Because Madam, you can come inside. Leave my back. That side is not. It's private. All right. Good evening. From the Office of the Human Rights Defenders and Access to Justice Advocacy Center, the investigation on allegation of inserting pepper in my private part continue. They are back from the house. We want to ask some questions about what they brought as an exhibit. Mr. Look at her. Look, it's getting serious. See her eye now. See. Is that how she used to do? Huh? But she's changing.
Okay. It's cold because of that rain.
Go and get bracket or you take her to the hospital, please. You have car here. Somebody should explain. Somebody that will be staying with you for 6 years. You can't tell us if that is normal. But is it okay like this? Don't scare me, man. Just tell me this is how I used to react. Simple. You are cutting my heart. You are not telling me what I should do. Who is making that noise, please? Somebody can't breathe. She's opening her mouth with her eyes, and you are not telling us if we should relax or not. The girl is not feeling fine at the moment, and I'm not convinced if we should let her remain here also. But the guardian should be able to tell us. I think they said she's asthmatic or so. Her cloth is wet. Success. Tell them to bring her back from ground. Or maybe they are best friend. From downstairs, maybe they take over the girl. Please bear with us. There's a situation here. The girl who claims that they inserted pepper in her private part, she's not feeling strong. But according to her guardian, they say she's asthmatic. Whenever the weather is like this, or maybe when rain fell on her, she can react like this. But I'm not comfortable with what I'm seeing. They are even here with her drugs. Do they used to rub them like rub all those things? Okay. Has she eaten? She ate. I saw her eating. Not from this.
15 minutes break, please.
But you can be here.
Yes.
Good. As you can see, I've been arrested and relieved by the president, trying to make me adapt the European system by taking 15 minutes break.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, I'll be eating all those things that some animal used to eat, all this leaf and carrots. Those days now, goat they eat for our village. So we both say what they eat and say it's good. All right. President, let me quickly brief you.
Yes.
They went to the house, according to the bear. Said the man used scissors to cut her throat and naked her before he started to rub pepper and start it in her private part. So we requested for the throat. They went to the place. She was able to find the top, but the tights also she couldn't find that. So you may continue from there asking questions until it comes back to assist you. But take a proper look at the girl when she's still not recovering from. They say she's asthmatic, so you can ask them to go and drop her at the hospital.
Did you buy her venturing?
She for a very long for like a year plus.
Sure. Sorry?
She has not been using her umbrella anymore. For over a year plus.
Over a year plus. So, what happened? Is she having the attack?
No.
It's because rain fell on her. She's wet.
Let's have fun. Let me see. Come. Where is the clothes you brought? How old are you? Eh? 18. 15. She's not running temperature, but she's shivering.
It's because of
Sorry. I think they should check the first aid box to give her paracetamol.
She has taken.
They can take them. Sorry. It's okay. But she's putting up with you now. She's staying with you now.
Yes. Okay. Ma, we need napkins.
Do you know if you have a problem?
What you do?
Is the fan on low?
Ugochi. Huh? Come on for that side.
Sorry. Sorry.
okay, that man is blowing.
Break the inside when she was coming.
Now we are going.
Life is amazing with Ali.
You're the one that reported,
Line in.
you're the one that reported this matter. Who reported the matter?
The hospital.
Okay. This thing, her condition.
Yes.
Is there a medical report?
Actually, that's why she wrote it. She wrote so. I think the letter was dropped.
Did they prescribe some drugs for her?
Yes, I will teach them.
You've gotten it.
Yes.
Are you guys family?
Yes.
What is your relationship?
She's my cousin. Auntie.
Sorry?
Cousin.
Your cousin brother. And the girl?
No.
Okay, your cousins is your husband. Where were you when he was
I was not around.
has it been happening before now? This is the first time. What is her name? Princess. Has he been beating you like this before now?
No,
This is the first time.
yes. He used to beat me, but not like this.
Not like this.
Yes.
But the girl is grown now. Why would you go to the extent of using paper on her private parts? That's of purpose.
I didn't use it. I didn't use paper on her. I didn't use paper on her. I know the implication of that. I didn't. All those clothes, I only beat her because
But also how possible, because if you really want to use paper on someone, it's not by taking time using scissors to be cutting. They can easily tear off the cloth or put the cloth with force because it's a man. So did he need all this process of using scissors to be cutting top on top to cut her underwear?
Is it good? I mean, you let that go and say inside the car.
You take her to stay inside the car.
I'll go and fix
My-
the car.
My jacket is in the car. You can use it.
Someone will
Let's go.
wait to stand here.
Let's go now.
No, wait. I think let's go and bring the jacket. For
How long has it been shipped? I should be staying
That
with
place
you.
is
4 years now.
4 to 5 years.
4 years and 4 years and
Let's go.
where is the cloth now? Where is the cloth? To take the
Yeah,
cloth?
Yeah, this spot is wet.
It's because let me there's not that close again.
Is it cloth? What must have warranted this now? That is just too bad. But the girl cannot take scissors and be cutting her clothes. Now these are clothes. Why can't you just say the truth and let's see how they can resolve this?
Whatever that, fine, this is what she wore.
Yes.
This is what she wore. But whatever that happens to this cloth, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know whatever that happens to this clothes. I don't know.
Can I say something?
Yes, please. But can you guys try to make use of your mind, please? Because we are not.
No, it's because of the doctor. The chairman called the doctor
Yeah.
to inquire of the report.
Yes. Which hospital is it? Private?
St.
Leo
Leo's
Ikeja.
Catholic Church, private.
It's a big no. It's a no.
big-
They
yeah,
cannot
yes.
jeopardize their
You
visit for
ask the
whatever.
doctor if she carried out a text to ascertain the pepper of the thing.
Yeah.
The doctor said no, that she did not, that based on what the girl told her. A professional did that kind of a thing.
And there
You
was
are
no
not
trace of
sure,
pepper.
you did not see pepper, and you gave a report. I'm not saying she's my cousin, but I think this whole thing
That
is just,
you being attributing lies to the girl.
because of, let me say, antecedents, things that have been in the past. I think everything is just a lie.
Is it a kind of a crafty child?
Yeah, that kind
very,
of, very, very.
Extremely.
So this thing is just, when I had it, how come? Even beating her in the first place, but I've not heard of such, that him beating him. It's only my sister that used to,
Bitter.
beat her then. At the time, she ran out of the house and stayed outside for 1 week. We were looking for, with this other lady. We were looking for her everywhere. The father did not see her. We did not see until when I went to this lady's office at Ikeda Computer because stay there. And I saw this girl.
Just like that.
Just like that.
And
she
she
not,
has
and she not tell anybody.
Where is she now?
She did not tell anybody. So when I look at these things, she is the brain behind coming to this place in the first place. Now we've called home our aunties and the uncles. They put money. They say, okay, take this out. Even this thing that's happening is against the father's wish.
She brought this personally here.
So I don't know what's the
So
problem.
which person is making that noise?
The father to the girl says, remove this thing from this thing. They've called, my mother happens to be the elder six to this, if the church.
It's not about her father, it's
No,
about her own rights.
Yeah, yes,
Yeah,
yeah,
because if the whole family say they shouldn't want, the child, she reserve her own personal rights. You
Yes,
cannot
fine,
just
fine.
decide
On
for
that,
her.
fine, I agree with you. But I'm kind of trying to find out the motive behind the lady herself, not even the little girl. What made her to come this far? Because this happened, let me say Friday, yesterday.
Yes.
Now, ever since then, she has not answered anybody's call. Okay, what happened? Which hospital did you take her to? Nobody, until it was there, we were just seeing them.
Then you actually beat her.
Yeah.
Yes, I
What
did.
did you use? What were you using to beat her?
I use a whip. I use whip.
What kind of whip?
House whip. At least we call it
How many mouths?
3.
3.
Yes,
As
that's
in what now? What is the offense? What offense has she committed that you have to do that?
They think it was an accumulated issue.
Oh,
This-
if you are not comfortable staying with her, you return her back
Yes,
to her parents.
yes.
You can't
The
just
first
do
when
that.
the first issue happened,
It's
I told
not-
my wife, let's send her away. She
I
said, she
personally
said-
told my sister.
let's send her away. Then she said her mother took care of her, that she has to return her to reciprocate what the mother did to her. I think this girl is getting out of hand. Let's take her out. because the character she's exhibiting, it lies breaking into our neighbor's house, getting their spare key, sneaking in, stealing money, and
Who
all
has
that.
she been staying with as a child? Who did she
The
grow up
mother.
with
The
to this
mother. It
level?
was really when the mother died. I think at about
4
age
years
10.
ago, when my-
That's when we took custody of her.
Does she go to school?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, she has finished school. She just finished her YA.
And she had bruises on her body and on her breast.
Yes, she has bruises on her back.
So you're just beating her mercilessly. Not that you were caning her on her hands or
No, I
anything.
didn't use.
For what? As a girl child.
That is where I
For
just.
what?
That is where I went wrong. Beating her, inflicting those injuries on her. That is where I know I have gone wrong. And I sincerely apologize to the father. I sincerely called the aunt or whoever. I was just calling them, say that I'm very sorry that I had to inflict this injury on her. But every other allegation coming up, those ones are good talk. I never did them.
Have you ever tried to molest her sexually? Did she accuse you of that?
No, ma. Never.
You have other children.
I have 3 boys.
Who is that? Put your phone on silent, please.
I have 3
How
boys.
old are they?
The eldest is 10. You understand? So since I don't have a girl, I took her like my own daughter. 2 weeks ago, I sat her
How old
down.
is your first child?
10 years, man.
Have you beaten the child with koboko?
My child, yes.
With koboko?
I whip it when he misbehaves.
This is the reason why we need to lock you up, so that you will not do that to other kids again.
You know. Then 2 weeks ago, I sat her
If
down.
you have been beating the kids 10 years child with even koboko, eh?
There's just
If
one
that's
thing
how
that
they train
can.
you, must you train the kids like that? For what?
Sorry, I will not do this again. 2 weeks ago, I sat her down and told her, I think you're 15 now. In the next 6 years, you should be out of school. All these stealing things, lying, this thing is accumulating on your character. People will not, it's not telling well of you. In the next 10 years, you should be a settled woman or a married woman. So when people come to marry, they will ask questions, how is her character? This your character is selling. Please
How many
desist.
times has she stood?
Ma?
How many times has she stood?
I can't read. I'm counting.
Your own money or other people?
She stole my money, stole my wife's money. You know, at the point we had to start putting locks on our wardrobes. But even with that, where you keep the key, she has this magic of if she enters, she can access wherever money is. She will just find it.
Are you starving her?
Sir?
Are you starving her?
If I'm
Starving.
starving. Never do. She's the one cooking. She eats with my children even till yesterday morning. They will put food together and I leave that as
And
a
you confirm that your kids don't steal.
my kids.
Mm.
They don't steal.
How do you know that?
Well, I'm not caught. They don't steal. If they need anything, they tell me.
What about she? If she need anything, do you normally give it?
Like I told her, please, if she needs anything, if you need anything, tell me. But most of the time, she tells her aunt, and the aunt will tell her, I will provide. If you need anything, feel free, talk to me. Listen, when she just finished, said she wants to go and learn how to weave or something. So I said, no problem, go and get one. That's what we're working on.
Did she always steal at home? Did she steal in the school? Has she
Mama.
have you gotten any report from?
She
The
even
school
stole
authority
in the
that-
streets. I sent her with my wife sent her to buy something. She went there. It was a tomato, 10 tomato. She took one tomato and hid, paid for one, then took another one.
How do you get to know that?
When she brought this thing home, we saw 2 tomatoes. We sent you to buy one. How come this one? That she doesn't know this one. Mistakenly follow. Okay, return it immediately. She did not return it. She went and hid it in her bag. So I got to know about it. I had to send her. It was around past 11. Oh yeah, return it. I escorted her. She returned it, and I mistakenly took it.
You asked her to buy one.
Buy one. She stole one and she bought one and paid for one. She always does that. So the next time you send, she will just produce the other one and keep the money so that she will use it to whatever she wants. She stole money. She bought iPhone that I've never used. iPhone, yes.
For what?
iPhone. I can't remember the brand, but iPhone.
Was she this aunt that bought it for her?
No,
7S.
7S. She bought
How much is
iPhone.
that worth?
The money she stole from my neighbor. Some of the money she stole from my neighbor.
100,000.
Some of the money she
How
stole
much?
from my neighbor
Above 100.
was what she used in buying that
How much did she
iPhone.
pay for your neighbor?
Those lady, what they told me is that what the girl has taken from their household fight is up to 400,000.
How much?
400.
400. Not once, madam. She had the key to their main house. They had the key to their wardrobe.
Who gave it to her?
These ladies have 2 mates working for them. Suddenly, one of the mates' key got missing. Nobody knows. They will say, this one has lost it. Nobody knows. So she stole that key so that she will be getting access into their house when they come. So when she entered the house, she now managed to steal another key to their wardrobe. So each time she will have access to their when they are all going to work. And when she gets to their this thing, she will take their money. She stole their handbags. She took my wife's handbag, went to go and do party in Onipa with their fellow students. They took a shot of it. When this thing busted, we had to visit those people, those girls. Because in that iPhone, we got a video of everything they did. You said you were going to school. How come your school in Oshodi suddenly become a party in Onipa?
Because this woman that brought that girl, call her. Yeah, they can round up this matter and send to other people briefly.
So how do you not settle the case with the neighbor?
I had to beg, sir.
Did you pay the money?
They had to just waive it. In fact, when they heard this one, they said they are going to take it off. Because at that time, they actually arrested, they thought the 2 ladies staying with them actually stole the money. They arrested those girls, put them in the police cell, and this girl was still there. And eventually they sent those girls back innocently.
Okay, how did you confirm that it's this girl that stole it?
Mama, they caught her, and she confessed to it. They caught her right
You
handed.
have your neighbor's number?
Yes.
Have they called them? Have Shema called to confirm that
No.
they actually called this guest? Eh?
No, Shema has not called my
They
neighbor.
not called the neighbor.
Give us the neighbor's number.
Okay.
I want to call to confirm that. But they say the girl alleged that you wanted to sleep with her.
It's not true.
Did she say something like that?
I heard that.
Eh?
I heard that she said I wanted to sleep with her.
Has she started seeing it?
I don't know. Okay, should I call my phone? I'll just call the number for you.
No, write the number. No,
Okay.
they don't call the number.
Hello, is that Amaka? Okay, sorry, I want to give your number to them. They're asking for your number, so I want to give it to them.
Put it on speaker now. Can you hear you?
Yes, sir.
Please cut the call. Let me call you back. Okay, I think. I just cut it. Sorry. This one is on. Okay, the number is 0806 739.
You just call the person, ring the phone like
Okay,
that.
okay.
Put it on speaker.
You have credit. Madam,
You have credit.
do you have enough credit to?
Then I think I have. Hello, Amaka. Yes, they want to speak with you.
Okay.
All right.
Hello, good evening. Okay, sorry, we're calling you from the office of the Human Rights Defender and Access to Justice.
Okay.
Yeah, the man in question, what is the name, sir?
Joshua.
Okay, who am I talking to, please?
My name is Mrs. Solushala.
Okay.
We had an issue of child abuse here, and we were told that the girl in question that you alleged the girl of stealing some items and money from your apartment, and she confessed to that thing. Is that true? What is her name?
Amaka.
Amaka?
Yes,
Yes, it's true.
that's Beke. And then it's Beke.
Ugochi.
Ugochi.
We
You
call
said that
her
is
Beke
true.
in the
Now, when was
compound.
that?
Okay, it happened. It happened like 2 months ago.
2 months ago.
Yes, 2 months ago.
Can you briefly?
Have you not questioned her on that?
Madam, we don't know you now. This is an allegation. You said 2 months ago. How does it happen? Few months ago. How does
I don't know. I don't know if I'm supposed to narrate this to you on phone. So hold on. Let me make inquiries before I'll talk to you.
The meaning you are lying. If the person you are calling cannot even say what happened, then you are lying against this girl.
Please go ahead and say
You are lying against this
I'm
girl,
not.
which we are not going to take lightly with you.
I'm not.
You
not.
say she stole from this person and she cannot even speak. Is she expecting me to come to her to explain?
I'm not. Honestly speaking, I'm not.
So if it's up, why is she finding it difficult to explain what happened in your house?
I'm not. I am not. Sincerity from me. This is something that even at the end of the day, she wrote it. I'm sorry about that. I'm not.
Then she has to tell us. If she not say that, please stop alleging this innocent child. You are talking to someone, she stole something from somebody's apartment, and she that is claiming the girl stole cannot explain, and you are expecting us to believe you. As to what?
Let us be the
no. Let her tell them what happened.
What kind of inquiry? How many of you is inquiry? She said the girl stole her things. So she that is claiming they stole her things don't know how much the girl stole and what the girl stole. She wants to inquire from who? What kind of inquiry?
Don't try to tell them
What kind of diplomatic? Diplomatic to alleging somebody of stealing. Is it just a mere allegation?
Let me call her sister because she was stealing from two of them. Let me call her sister. She calls them.
two of them, they are many, they are up to 3 in the house. So the one that was
Because it's Chico's that actually caught. She's the one that actually caught her.
Madam Wola, there was a time that same girl ran from their house and she was putting up with you for over 1 week. And you never contacted anybody that the girl was with you.
no. I called the dad. It wasn't 1 week. I took her to her dad back. I called the dad that she will stay for me.
Hello, Chico's there.
She will stay with me
Excuse
that
me, don't
night.
interrupt us. Stop that.
She will stay with me that night that I'm bringing her back. She did not stay with me for 1 week.
Bring her back to where?
I'll bring her back to her father's place.
Where is her father?
Because she said they beat her that very day, that she can't stay there anymore. So she came to me. I have to welcome her because I carried her from school. So I can't just push her away.
Listen to me. Nobody asked you to push her away. The child that has been staying with somebody for over 4 years and the girl ran out of the house to you. What stopped you in contacting them? That
They
the
said
girl
I'm
is
the one influencing her. They said I'm the one telling her what to do.
come back.
They said I'm the one influencing her, that she should stop coming close to me. That's what she told me.
And we didn't find out from what she said.
To me, I don't know what to say, but that's what she told me. That I'm the one influencing her, so I did not even bother to. Since it's like that, if she called me, I would say, me, I don't want any problem. That she should go to her dad.
But you confirm that the girl has been stealing, that she do steal.
They told me that.
No, have you cut? Let's not be diplomatic or logical in this. Let's just be frank. This is a family affair. Come with me. You might not be living with this person again. Then who next? Have you confirmed the period, even since yesterday, have you confirmed that this girl still or she lives questionable character?
To me, I used to hear it. She used to come and visit me.
Have you asked her
I never
as
bothered
an
to ask
aunt?
because
You should bother to ask her. If you can be bothered that they beat her, they should bother what the lifestyle this kind of girl is living. As 16 years girl that is even is 15, that is not even close to it, it's not even 18 years. And you heard that the uncle say she's stealing, even stealing from the neighbor, stealing from the streets, and not that even if it's ritual or physical. Why can't you ask her? If you are so concerned why they beat her, why haven't you seen this girl down and ask her the kind of life she's living?
sorry, ma'am. I do ask her. I do ask her.
Has she ever confessed anyone to you?
No, none at all. None.
So basically they are lying against her, stealing
I
from
don't know, I
neighbors,
don't
stealing
know.
from shop, stealing in the house.
I don't know. Seriously. I used to talk to her, did you do this? She would just tell me that this is what happened, this is what really happened. So I would just caution her on it.
Did you see her with iPhone sometime?
No, I've not seen her with any phone at all.
So she's not
She used
using
to come
phone.
to my office with phone now, except the one she come once with it.
Who gave her phone?
I don't know.
What did she do?
The way
with
she
phone
operates
after?
with that phone is when she comes back, she hits the phone somewhere. She will hide it either under the staircase or shop it either under
How did you not see it?
Okay, like the iPhone, it was me that discovered the iPhone.
Huh?
The last phone she bought, I discovered it. She was charging it outside. So that day I came out to sweep the passage.
What happened to the mic?
Then I saw charger. I saw charger plugged to the socket outside. So I brought out the charger and the phone now came out with the charger. So when I saw it, I asked her, who owns this phone? She said it's for her. As in without boldness, that is for her. I said, okay, who gave you the phone? Because I know you are not working and you don't have money, this kind of money to buy such an expensive phone. She said there is one guy in her class, a boy, she mentioned Stephen. That is Stephen that gave her the phone. I said, okay, who is Stephen to you? She said it's her boyfriend. That is her boyfriend that gave her the phone. I said, oh, you are not even afraid. I'm asking you who gave you a phone, and you told me, oh, you have the guts to tell me that it's your boyfriend that gave you the phone. Okay, I didn't say anything because before that time was when she bought one smaller phone. I asked her, she said it was an auntie that gave her this one.
Which is she?
Yes. I called her. I asked her before calling this one, should I confirm from her if she actually gave you a phone? She said, yes, I can call her. Okay. Initially, I was reluctant, but somehow, one man just told me to call. I called her. When she picked, I asked her if she gave her any phone. She denied. And she didn't give her any phone. So before I could return from the market that day, she ran out of the house. Out of fear that my husband is going to beat her. That was when she ran to her. She stayed away for 1 week. So when I'm coming back was when she now came back with the iPhone. I saw the same iPhone. So I called my neighbor's attention that same Saturday. That see another one again and see iPhone 6. It's iPhone 6 Plus. My neighbor said I should leave her. Instead of phone to bring problem, I should ignore her. So I called dad. I called the father's attention to it. The father said that he's going to come. He didn't come. Before 3 days after I saw that iPhone 6, that they caught her in my neighbor's house, that she stole that 10,000 naira. That was from the 10,000 naira that we now discovered that all the money that has been missing in the house, that she has been taking it.
She confessed.
Yes, she confessed. And
She even showed us where she hid the key.
One after the other.
there is even a write-up, as in she confessed. The lady told her that she should write everything down, the way how she started and how she operates.
She was taken to the
She
station.
wrote it down on her.
Was
No,
she arrested?
no, nobody arrested her. They didn't arrest her. She wrote everything down.
But Oga, you wrote in that your chat that she was arrested.
No,
No,
I didn't say she was.
the people staying with us, my
neighbors,
neighbors,
Uh,
we are arrested because of the money that has been
mates.
missing.
They were arrested because of the money she has been stealing from them.
One thing I want you people to know. This should be the last thing we want to talk about because of the beating and the inserting of pepper into her vagina as she claimed. Not that we don't treat matters that lead to assaults before the assault. We do treat that, but there is no way we can start talking about this one when issue that matters is on ground. Not that I'm trying to avoid it or I've been avoiding it. There is nobody that will hear that thing that will be talking on this one first before taking action on the other one. Stealing, when your child steals, some people want to do otherwise to even stop their children from stealing. Talk more of a child that is not yours that you people are already treating like an adult. And meanwhile, from your place to where the father said he lives, it's just 100 naira, 150, along to along.
That's in Lagos.
Oshwe for that matter. Yes, so now somebody is stealing up to 400,000 according to what I saw on your phone. The father is in Lagos. Somebody is stealing iPhone 1 million. She has passed out from school. That means you can even tell her to go and live an independent like that. Coming down is the case. So, Oga, this girl, let me agree that she do steal. But I am not here to believe you or to disbelieve you. And I'm also not saying that I believe her because I was there. But we still need more proper and further investigation as far as this allegation is concerned. As a girl now, or as a person that everybody have condemned now, every report she made against you now, no one you are even saying something related to. She said even your wife her time, you take tie her hand, you disagree. I don't know whether your wife said get her being a cap you get. Your wife will say, I don't get her na cap or which shaft of the head. I expected your wife to say that. You say I dey use my head to tie your hand. Me, I don't use head tie. Can you show me the head tie? That is one of the things I'm expecting from you as a mother. Whether you born get child, you not born get child, it can happen. God, devil or whatever can transfer any kind of sin that somebody have committed if it's not taken to the children. I expected you to shock. You are not shocking. It's all this thing is expected of the girl. For what? Madam, I expect you to say, wait, which kind of my attack can you show me? Can you describe it? Let's say your husband used a tie to tie her hand. He did not pull her cloth. He used scissors to cut cloth off her body, and we find the cloth, they use scissors. Now lie. He said when you tie her, you did not start to do whatever you want to do. You went her out while she was tied to go and bring pepper, whether you buy it or bought pepper. And when you wanted to use the pepper, you wore nylon. You never see hand glove. All these things, na lie. You beat her, you first say na back, but discover say beat all over her body. Not only that one you agree say na mistake, you take reach front.
No, you said the breast. I said I didn't beat her.
No, hold on, sir. I'm just repeating it. So everything this devil of a girl like you claim said never close to what you did.
I've said what I did.
No, I'm not forcing you to
The
say.
beating, the bruises on my
I'm
body,
not
I
forcing
did.
you to accept what you did not do, Oga. The only thing that is close to what she said now, she said after all that you have done to her, you went out to go and pick your kids from school, and she stood up, took her bath, and left for her sisters or her auntie's place. That is the only thing you agree that I actually went, let her go and pick my kids, and when I came back, I did meet her.
In fact, when she even took her bath, I was still at home. When she took her bath, she came out and was
When
wearing.
she took her bath.
Yes, I was still
Now
at home.
bath don't dey enter. Why would she go and took her bath? To wash the blood or the cane or whatever?
The pepper.
No, she said she wanted. I said she go and take her bath if you want.
Okay, she even took excuse for you to go and take bath.
No. I said when she took her bath, I was still around. I have not left home yet.
So after you beat her, she need to go and bath to cool down the flogging or what, sir?
She has not taken her bath since morning.
Then now the beating will come make her take her bath. After beating, she will not jump or say, I want to bath away the beating, or you say you may go and take your bath.
So you need to go and bathe the pepper.
No, you no agree pepper now. You never know where we go. You no agree pepper, but you know say she quickly went to go and bath. What now makes her to go and bath?
Okay, they need to refer this case to police. You need to come and get them.
Of course, it's going to police. Because the father said they talk of pepper, this man beg. He said no, he only beg because of dick, not talk of pepper. The father said he's coming to give statement. I said okay, come on Monday because he said he worked till later or whatever. I don't know.
You should just talk to them.
We are not there.
Sorry, sir. The father said he has been trying to call me.
After I go discuss, maybe they call me. We'll go call police. Sure. Secretary. They use pepper rub you for the house. What thing come make you the tire and put hand for your head?
Prosecutor, you know you are the senior prosecutor.
Okay, so you went there. They have they showed the crowd to the public? Has it been shown? You can answer me yes or no. Okay. According to the guy, he said he used scissors to tear it off her body. And this is exactly how he tear it down. So this guy is so heartless now. When he don't plan for all this one. Plan how to tear my clothes. Do this one. Do that one. See, personally, I want to get to the root of this matter. I'm interested in this matter. Personally. I'm not accusing you. I'm not against you. I am personally interested in this matter. So, Secretary, you give the crowd to the IPO. You explain your whole side of the story. You understand? I will buy you mineral for the weekend.
I'll buy you what?
No, I will not need this century. Buy biscuits. Can't buy mineral. Buy that one. This jelly. Yeah. So you can ask questions.
I understand how everything is. Then since
Use your mic.
since this is family something, I know you are for justice and defense for people's rights.
Oga, who cut this cloth?
I don't know how.
I'm not talking to you.
Okay.
Since it's not about family, listen. There's
I
a way
understand,
you
sir.
handle
Now,
family
fact,
when
they did
somebody
it,
is
so-
yes.
You
If you keep denying everything, then what?
Cloth, no.
Then
Madam Heta, no.
they
That
should
woman
prefer just
behind,
to
she's
have public
something
order
else.
for proper
You can't even
investigation.
act shock and say, push off my Heta.
I have a time, I don't know which one.
Why? That one said we even enable you to be surprised.
I don't know whether
Use
it's
Heta tie my hand.
So, sir, just what I'm saying is, if there's any way we can,
You should say the truth. You should stop telling her the case feel on it. You should talk about
Let's
the
leave this thing. We
allegation.
are not for
You
our.
should talk about the allegation. Tearing
Cloth,
to be
not
put
Benin.
pepper on this child
Pepper,
body.
not Benin.
Yes, I
This
did.
one, not
Out of
Benin.
ignorance, out of annoyance. Is what anybody
Nobody
can
say you
hear.
should lie against yourself.
No,
You
I
know
think
should
you
be
don't
yourself.
say what-
Yes.
Yeah,
What I'm
nobody
saying
say
is
what they
this.
say or not.
Truly, this is the cloth she wore. This is the cloth she wore. But I did not do this. I didn't cut this cloth.
Okay.
Was there any witness? Do you have any witness?
Unfortunately, nobody. It was just two of us.
What will happen? This guy, the way it is now, you people, madam, they already painted you as the black sheep. Bear it.
Sir, nobody painted her.
Madam, don't even try to interrupt me. I'm not your husband. Did I call your name?
Sorry, sir.
uh, whatever name they call you, please still stand by and do assist this girl. You are the mother. Thank God you don't have children yet. God will give you your children. And that is why God will bless you more. You that have not pushed, you are feeling the pain. She that has pushed several times is not feeling the pain of a mother or child. So we are with you. That means you are with majority. You are not going with them with one vehicle. You are not going to their house. We will do this case, which way we will be satisfied. You understand? Now this girl is not feeling fine. She cannot give statement, but we will still pass by station so that we tell police we want to go and treat her first. You understand? So the investigation will continue.
Aside pepper or no pepper. Said he was beating with bruises all over her. But that is child.
Even the doctor
Don't
said,
let that alone.
the doctor
What are
said
you talking
it's
about?
not. It's not there. He has the picture. I said he should forward it to me. He was even still breathing, even when they got to the hospital from back. That one we never even talk about. Now that one many people take they wear the day for our hand, but we never even talk of the beat itself. Now this pepper issue, we dey try to talk. So if we not catch you here, we'll catch you for the beat.
Hello, sir.
I'm not denying the beating.
No worry.
I beat her. I'm not denying that.
But you know what you are playing with anyway.
Yeah, I'm
Sir?
telling you.
You know the implication of this case.
Sir, yes, I know. I can't say what I didn't do. I beat her, yes, I did.
To that extent of inflicting injury.
What you do,
Yes, I did.
you take them to station or you go and invite police? Okay, now many years sef. Oga, bring my motor, bring down my motor, now that one you go enter. The rest make them find their way, they go out from car station.
Sir, ma,
You bring it outside here.
please.
Go use machine. Bring this pepper.
Okay,
Better.
bring keke.
I am begging on his behalf. I think we can settle this thing instead of going to the police. Since we are family, because if this thing goes, this thing rancor will still set in. You understand? And this girl will is as in we need to take care of this girl as well. Please, I'm begging on his behalf. I'm begging on everybody's behalf here.
One thing you should know, this case beyond
I know it's not about-
people are watching.
I know some people are watching, but since it's a family thing, I think we'll try and resolve it. Please, I'm just
Madam, give her mic. Give that auntie black and white mic. No, black and white. When the girl come to you, did she tell you, please take me to the hospital?
No, I saw the pain
No,
on her.
no. Just answer no.
No.
Or yes.
No.
Did she tell you, auntie, please, I'm dying. Take me to the hospital?
No.
So, how did she plan this, all this whole thing?
Hold on, tell my numbers.
You understand? How did she plan all this whole thing? Before you plan something,
Okay, don't drop.
when you are planning something, you will plan it because as I tear my cloth now, as I rub pepper now, I want go call police. You say na both girl, na criminal. Now she said for wrong, go station self, say, see oh, this man, see wetin do me, if I want to deal with you so that I can get out of the house. She did not plan police in, she did not plan the hospital in, but it's a plan work. Don't worry.
I thought you did not take the other people that came last time. You did not take their numbers.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let me call them.
You call the
What do you have to say? Introduce yourself.
Thank you, sir. My name is Gloria Hassan. I'm the brother and sister to the victim. Please, with due respect, I want to beg on behalf of whatever that happened, because this girl in question, as she's going now, whatever they promise to do for her, we will still do it, no matter what.
because if she leave this place now, easy, I don't know, the daddy was even, because when the first thing happened, they called the daddy, I was there. The daddy was begging, please, they should not got angry, that we should forgive her. Okay, I now thought when the money issue happened, I now call my brother. I call my wife that please, before this thing will get out of hand, because the way I'm seeing everything is like it's not ordinary. 2 weeks ago, we came back from my in-laws' father burial. I called this girl, I said that because there's something happened, something of which was she lost, I wish she break it and throw it away. And I told her, whatever happened, even though you spoil something, try to come out and say, please, brother, please. Even though they're angry with you, they will later call you back. Try to let person know that this is whom you are, so that whatever dream they have towards you will come to fulfillment. Everybody having a good plan for you, because after the death of the mother, they now ask them to. He's not the only one. The other ones, I don't know about those ones, but I know the one that is staying with her. Please, asking for forgiveness, please, whatever, so that they can still have because when this thing might create enmity in the family, the ones that want to help will say that because he do this, he do that, so that they can still join hand and train this child. Please, I'm begging, in the name of God, please.
You say what? You say what? The girl was doing what? Can you hear me? You said the girl was doing what? Yeah. 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 That is right. As far as the kid deny, we cannot, there shouldn't, there will be no any physical mediation. We'll go to police. Yeah, thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
So, as she rightly said, the issue now is we don't want this thing to go further than here. In other words, because the lady in question now, she needs to be trained. There are about 4, and we share it among ourselves.
That's why I didn't allow her to go initially. Because when everybody was mounting pressure, she said that, I said no. The mother helped me. Let this be my own sacrifice.
She needs to be trained, you say. If she stayed with you for 4 years plus and she's still in there, you are not giving her better training.
No, when you know.
Then you should stop that kind of training.
Fine. As it is now, even if she's not staying with me, whatever help, I still want to give her. I will do that.
If she demands for justice or we stand for justice for her,
Ma,
and you said you are not going to help her because she needs justice in this matter, then please keep your help. The help comes from God, not from human being. Anybody can help her. That's what you need, that help. You are helping somebody you want to kill her because you are helping her.
Ma.
Is that how to do things?
Ma.
No, ma. I say that is not how to do things.
Ma, can I say something? Please. I beg you. This is a family thing. Let's take this thing.
Go.
As in within the
Don't
family.
give her mic, me not, they not the waste our
Let's take it to the family and resolve this thing. According to the father. Please.
According to the father.
Yes, the father said he wants to handle this in a family way.
Okay, in this matter now, it's not about family. We're talking about right of the child and justice for her. Can't you get what you're saying?
The father, if the father is responsible or caring father enough,
the child in abroad and they'll tell you it's a family matter, you are the father of the child or you are the mother of the child. For that reason, they let you go with that. No, the law will take it course. That's how it should be done. Say it's a family matter. The father should come and say, is it the right of the father or the right of the child? Many parents have sweep justice of their kids under carpet. Just like that is the name of the family.
Sir, you're very sure that you did not use pepper on her. You're very, very sure of that. I mean,
I'm very open for.
so that you
I did not love it. So it's my time. This president. So it's my time. My second point was, did you use it to write yes or no?
I use it to write.
You are lucky. You are the most luckiest person. I was trying to get a replacement of golden pen. And why she can't come again?
Maybe she don't want.
She don't do okay. You meet her for road?
Yes.
Road, which road? I told you.
Are
Okay,
you
their
okay now?
vehicle is somewhere there. Okay, at the other side. Person when we carry it, we will wait by bus. I thought the vehicle is front of my office here.
Are you okay now? Eh? Okay, I want to ask you one question. Give her a mic. Let her give you mic. I want to ask you one question. When your uncle was beating you, was there anybody in that compound? Were you crying or you just kept quiet when he was beating you?
I did not keep quiet. I was shouting. The other people that my neighbor, it's only their mother that was around. And my uncle locked the door. He locked the kitchen and the parlor door.
Were they knocking
I don't know because I was shouting.
when he was beating you?
Yes.
But you said he tied your hand.
Yes.
How did you now get up to go and take shower again? Who lose you?
He's the one that loosed my hand.
Before you went to take the kids?
Yes.
The neighbor, did any of them ask you after you went out and you get out from the house?
I just slept. I did not even greet anybody. I just slept and went my own way.
Did you actually use pepper?
Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
Did you tell the doctor that he used pepper on your private part?
I told the doctor. The doctor said that place is swollen, that she don't know if it's the result of the pepper or ovulation.
Doctor examine your private part?
Yes.
say he was updated.
You gotta respect yourself. You know how to
What is your
respect
problem?
yourself.
What is your even problem? What is your issue with this matter? I don't understand. And it's the reason why we will not let this matter be solved in the family, because you people just gang up and you feel it's only this child that is a black goat inside that family. You want to still give us the result of our swallow pattern
I heard the
operation.
doctor. What doctor said when he.
But you are not part of this.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm sorry.
Police station is not a hair. It's for further investigation. Police can even romance this case more than us because we don't romance cases here. So if you want it romance, that is the best praise. We are stressing people. Police cannot stress you or stress the way we have been stressing. It's just that we can't end it here. People are working and it has to do with the reason why we will not allow it to go down like this. So you go there, you clear yourself, or you help your in-law give statement. Maybe it's allowed at the station, but here it's not allowed. There are things we don't do here. Once we hear a case and we are not satisfied, we push it to the appropriate or the higher jurisdiction. So there's no way we just keep quiet and say bye-bye. This is the part 2. You know how many people watching? You have people calling in. So tomorrow they will start asking. You know how many cases they are still asking here, even though we settle it well. Start be asking for updates. Even this man, now if you go safe, they will still ask us for. They will still come and give updates.
The marks are still on your body.
Not just yesterday.
Just yesterday.
Yes.
If to say she wear singlet, say you for see am. Because her lap, I can see some in her lap. Apart the beating, the man not denying that one.
The pepper or whatever, they beating in civil way. You can see a press charges on that. I'm the first beating somebody with three, they say white.
The bed broke, he picked koboko or whatever. Even outside the bed herself, wait, he said the bed self head break, iron head break. Is that not what you said? Use your mic now.
Yes.
I'm not there yet. So what are we talking about? You train person, me say you kill her to show say you train the person.
And what did she do there yesterday?
They say she stole a phone.
Who owns the phone you stole?
I did not steal the phone.
But you used to steal before, don't lie.
I did not lie about that one.
What do you mean?
Yes, I do steal. But this one, I did not steal the phone. Thinking it's for those people that is working downstairs, because in our house, the downstairs floor is warehouse. Thinking it's for those people that is working there. So the phone inside water, I carried it upstairs and went to dry the phone. I did not have any intention of the phone.
You saw the phone inside water?
Yes, that rainwater that fell a day before yesterday. So the phone was already wet. The cover of the phone was wet. Inside of the phone was small phone.
Are you sure it's not our walking talking that the success skills?
The success, I don't know whether you go say our walking talking. Success is another thing in the house.
Are you sure it's not our walking talking, the success that you find there? Anyway, from what me I'm saying is this. If this girl still, and she did not deny that she's still, right? What would she now benefit to lie that they put pepper on her private part and they use scissors to cut? She's supposed to have denied also that she doesn't steal, but she admit that she steals. So, Oga, I think if you really want this issue the other way, you will just tell the truth and let's know how they can also plead with the girl in question. Not that thing you are talking, but if you stand on your ground, no problem. We've already called police. We already transfer the case to police and they should do the necessary thing and we'll ask them where we want the case and when the case will be charged to court. That is all. Nothing more. Police cannot cover what you have seen. The whole world is watching. The police wake up and said, no, what we have seen is not what the whole world have seen. And what they are saying, 70% people are saying. Is it only Nigerian police that will see something contrary to what the whole world is saying?
All right, we are ready. I better open this and let's
here.
Let's see if you bring them out.
Shama, you go again. Going on from there.
Come direct.
Who is that? Good morning.
How are you going to
Call her for me. Pat. Come. You stay here until Oga comes first. Stay here fully. You stay here until Oga comes. Yeah, you come and explain that. Give me the name of that.
Follow them now. No, I will carry my phone and them from there. Then I can
Who
do
wants
it.
drive?
No, you have to take them outside. Yes. I tell you.
Sorry, they write me your camera.
Secretary, don't give me your. Not see your Bible.
No, no. Still with the wait, the press. I thought you are going with her. She's not going. Okay. The card I'm going to call it. Mara will come and pick you people. Okay. We have to go start. You're coming back. Yes. Out of I will just what we are going to do, they go to the station to give their statement. So that we're going to set it that we don't repeat the same next time. So they will go to the station. What we can just do for the family, we may not press that.
Is that the one you wrote on it? Why doesn't it me? Sanitary, let's go off now. No camera.
When you come back, I go to who call you? You don't know what your program is. This is not joking matter with that one. You are done with these people. You are talking up against person. That's what the guy bad now. Na whole lot for 20 years. But no one is saying anything. Even saying a bad person, make them still sympathize with this present situation. I just turning her to be devil. She can go now.
No, you need to see.
Need to see me.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we want to say thank you for all your support. This is where we're going to draw the curtain, but what we are going to do, we'll always be updating you. And tomorrow is Sunday, probably Monday. God bless you. Some comments, you know, is watching me. When you go to station, they have women police there. Please try let them take you where they can remove your front and show all this injury, your breast, every part of your body. Okay, just like what our secretary did today. So they can do that one. Many of us when you don't steal, make I put myself, shey na key they go kill us, abi na punishment when government talk will take. If to say one follow say na by stealing, so that one not too much. We are not encouraging anybody to steal. If she get where she go serve her punishment for stealing also. For now she's not fine.